Let's talk today about lead generation and indeed how to find your audience and how to define your buyer persona. Okay, this is a conversation that is quite normal for the people that is involved in marketing or in sales for a while. Maybe it's some new for some others. So regardless of that, let's talk about indeed all the detail that you need to know to do it right. So first of all, why is important? Because you need to understand very in depth every single detail of the company or the person you're addressing. Where are their needs, where are they located, languages, different activities they perform personally or in their businesses, and so on. That is called segmentation, about demographics, psychodemographics, behaviors, and so on. That's the technical part. But at the end of the day, the conversation is you need to understand that person. So going back, there is two ways to address that. The first one is called primary, is when you do it by yourself. So you go and interview the people. Once again, regardless that your business is business to consumer or business to business, you need to understand the people that are involved. So you can create focus group to discuss different needs, different pain points, and to understand how that person or company address those challenges. Another one, very useful too, is secondary, which means you go to internet, you go to social media, very, very important, because you can understand how they interact with the content, with the different groups, and so on. There is a lot of content because maybe there is an open study that has been created for an institution or anyone else, okay? So that's the first activity. So you start with the appropriate step, all the pain points that this company or person can have. So maybe you are in the, in the health and nutrition industry. So for sure, you need to understand where are their needs. Maybe they want to improve in a sport, or they want to, have more vitamins in your system to support your, whatever it is you are interested in, or if you are in the apparel business. Okay, there's another big topics in there. Once again, pain points are very important. Is what drives your potential customer to need something. Okay. Then, when you are in that detail, you can go to the behaviors and every single way to address them, offline or online. So you can understand what groups they're part of, online and offline. Once again, it's very important that you keep doing both, because there is more, knowledge about this potential customer if you do it in that way. When you find all these activities together, you define your segment, you go through your research, primarily and secondary, you list all the pain points, and you understand very in deep the behaviors, you can create the detailed buyer persona, and then, absolutely important, you go and validate that on the field. I think maybe a small example, continue doing it, could be in the health and nutrition products. So maybe you are an independent seller that wants to represent some products. What can you do? Because, a large organization has a lot of strong tools. What you can do is, I will define the demographics. These people that is in my gym, maybe, in this specific scope of ages, great, because they're my partners or the people that I understand need more of these potential products, and understand very well, and I sit with a small group of them, ask them about their needs, what products are they using it right now, and so on. Then I have an interesting clue about how to proceed. Then I go to the secondary process and I research online, I go to the different social media groups, and there is a more in-depth activity. Now I get it. Now I understand a small group needs, understand what other groups are talking about and what is the trend. I define the pain point. Maybe it's just to improve their health and improve their endurance because they go to, a very strong competition at the end of the year. Great. Now I have a goal. With that goal, I can define all the different behaviors, offline and online, and what is the best way to approach them. With all the detail, I write down the buyer persona. I will provide in a minute some ideas how to do it, and then I can go and validate that, talking about these conclusions with the same group that I started at the beginning or with another group. That's a small example how to proceed. What are the different technologies that you can use to improve this? The first one is analytics. That is more technical, but if you have a website, if you have a blog, you can use Google or Adobe or any other of these tools that provide you the idea what is the content they prefer, what is the navigation they prefer, and so on. Another big topic is social media. More strength every single time, and you have HubSpot, HotSuite, and every single social media platform provide you more information about this. Then the online tracking is very important, and different social media or Google provide you how to track the people that go to your groups or your topics of interest or your website. So Pixel, UTMs, and different tools like this help you to understand your heat map. Is what is the content, what is the areas of your content that is more interesting for the public. And finally, but the most important measures is buyer persona is a very well-known topic around internet. So you can go to HubSpot, by example, and research in there, and you will find out different software applications that they provide to help you to address this topic. Another one could be go to ChatGPT. It's a very interesting point. Try to address that. I want to create a buyer persona about the XYZ topic that you want to address. That's great. You will understand every single question, provide the questions, and you can create a very nice one. So I think that the strong messaging here is please never address a market not knowing your buyer persona. You need to understand who are you addressing, what is your target goal, and definitely know the most content and most knowledge that you have about this buyer persona keeps you more close to the goal. Is the only way to do it. Otherwise, you're losing your time, efforts, and everything, not knowing what to do. So hopefully this small video helps you, and please subscribe and enjoy more content. Have a great day.